What if I told you that you could build muscle almost twice as fast? What if the secret this whole time was a hidden code locked inside your body, and science has finally cracked it?
We are talking about a method that has the potential to literally double your rate of muscle growth. And no, this isn't just hype. This is brand new, cutting-edge science.
So what is the secret? Well, it's a powerful technique called stretch-focused training. And honestly, it's a concept so effective it's about to change everything we thought we knew about building muscle.
Okay, let's dive into the blueprint. We're going right inside the muscle itself to see exactly how this whole thing works.
The science is called stretch-mediated hypertrophy. And here's the key. When you stretch a muscle while it's under load, with weight, these tiny sensors on the muscle fibers detect that strain, and they unleash this powerful biological trigger that basically screams at your body, build more muscle now.
It's a brutally efficient four-step command. 1. The muscle stretches under load. 2. Its sensors sense that tension. 3. They send a direct signal for growth. And 4. Your body has no choice but to build. Simple as that. But look, don't just take my word for it. Let's look at the hard data, the actual research that puts this entire theory to the test.
So first up, the biceps. Researchers set up a fascinating experiment. They took two groups. Group 1 did only the bottom half of a preacher curl. That's the fully stretched part. Group 2 did only the top half, the fully contracted part. And the results? They were absolutely staggering. Look at this chart. After just 5 weeks, the group training in that stretched position saw 2.6 times more biceps growth. That's not a typo. 260% more muscle. So you gotta ask, was that just a fluke? Well, another study immediately tried to replicate the design, but this time they targeted the quads using leg extensions. And guess what? The result was identical. The bottom half group, the ones training in that stretch position, saw superior growth at almost every single measurement point. The pattern here is becoming undeniable. The stretch is the key. Okay, so partial reps really prove the point. But what about choosing different exercises that use a full range of motion? A new study asked that exact question. They put a high stretch movement, the overhead extension, head-to-head against a low stretch movement, the standard cable pushdown. And you've got to see this. The overhead group didn't just grow a little more. They saw 1.5 times the growth. And this wasn't just in one spot. We're talking across all 3 heads of the triceps muscle. That's huge. All right, the final piece of the puzzle, the hamstrings. Here, researchers compared the seated leg curl, which creates a really deep stretch in the hamstrings, against the lying leg curl, which doesn't quite get you there. And the result was exactly what the theory predicted. The seated curls, the high stretch version, delivered significantly more muscle growth. The science isn't just compelling anymore, it's consistent across the board. The research is crystal clear. The code has been cracked. So now for the most important part. How do we take this intel from the lab and put it into your workout so you can unlock these gains starting literally today? One quick but really important note. This is the absolute cutting edge of exercise science, which means our understanding is still developing. So my advice? Experiment with what we know, but always be ready to adapt as new info comes out. Okay, with that said, let's build your new protocol. Your new protocol is built on 3 core principles. It's super simple. Number 1, full range of motion. Number 2, smart exercise selection. And number 3, for you advanced folks, lengthened partials. Principle 1 is totally non-negotiable. You have to own the full, deep stretch on every single rep. This means you control the weight on the way down, you pause for a second at the bottom, and you eliminate all bouncing. That moment of maximum tension, that's where the growth signal is forged. All right, principle 2, choose smarter exercises. This is especially critical for what are called biarticulate muscles. Now, all that means is that these are muscles that cross 2 joints, which lets us do something really cool. We can manipulate one joint to put an even deeper stretch on the muscle at the other joint. So here are your immediate upgrades. To really maximize the stretch on your hamstrings, swap those line curls for seated curls. For triceps, make sure an overhead extension is your go-to move. For biceps, the incline dumbbell curl is king. And for glutes, nothing, and I mean nothing, beats the deep stretch of an RDL or a full deep squat. And finally, principle 3. This is an advanced tactic, so listen up, lengthened partials. I mean, if the stretch position is so powerful for growth, why not spend even more time there? Now, a serious warning.
This technique is incredibly fatiguing, so please use it sparingly. We're talking only on the final set of an exercise and never on high-risk movements like heavy barbell squats. The method is brutal. Once you can't do any more full reps, you just keep fighting, performing small partial reps down in that deep, stretched position.
You know, what we're really looking at here is a fundamental shift in how we understand muscle growth. This isn't just some small tweak, it's a new chapter in the science of hypertrophy, and it's revealing this immense untapped power hidden right there in the stretch.
So, the information is no longer a secret. The blueprint is right here, in your hands. You have the code. The only question left is, how are you going to use it?